part two with me and Star. And she was telling you guys, she was getting ready to tell you guys about her high school sweetheart that she has fallen into the arms of, right? Or you have met again. Tell the people about that.
So after 23 years, me and my high school sweetheart have reunited, and it's like, I don't know, it's pretty much unexplainable, the feeling, because it kind of brings back those high school feelings, which is so, funny because we're so much older now. But I mean, just listen to him describe himself. We're in a big communication uh talking stage, as we used to say. We talking, we courting,
Like courting, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what's missing too. People don't court anymore. Like you got to get to that point of liking, and then you want to date and see. It took time to do that, and it feels good when you're taking time to get to know somebody.
Yeah, and I would say definitely if they're new and you've never met them before, you definitely want to do that in that order.
Right.
Him and I, like I said, we were actually together a long time ago, so we know each other, but we're relearning each other, and I just think it's so sweet hearing a man say that he's a homebody, because you don't hear men say that a lot. Well, I don't.
Right. Yeah.
So
they're out there.
Yeah. And
yeah,
I got one. And I got one now. So I am so.
Oh, you have one now?
Yes, I have one now.
Okay. I'm happy for you, and take it slow.
Yeah.
Can't jump so fast, because then I think that's what becomes a problem. Like in the dating world, people moving too fast. And by the time you did everything in 3 months, 4 months, what else is there to do? You know what I mean?
Yes, I definitely understand and agree. Like I said, especially if it's a new person. You know what I mean? I definitely understand, especially if it's a new person. My situation kind of feel like an old person and a new person, because we were actually together, boyfriend and girlfriend, when we were in high school.
That's nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, we was actually together, and now it's like we reunited after 23 years, and it's like just listen to somebody and their voice sounds the same as high school. It's just like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you never know what may happen with that, because I've heard that story many times, that a woman has gotten back with the ex that was in high school, and in their later years married. You know what I mean? So it's possible, and they love each other even more. So that kudos to you. That's what's up.
Well, that's what I'm definitely hoping for, and that's what we both want right now. So I just feel like, in my position, I feel like as the man, I'm just watching and following his lead and seeing what he's going to do.
Right.
Because I just feel like if a man really want to be with me, he's going to make that known, and he is going to walk me through the steps of what he's trying to do. Because all you got to do is pray. Yeah, all you got to do is pray and watch what somebody's doing.
Yes, and keep faith and God in it. And if you do that, and you watch them slow, and you watch each other, and you see how they moving, that's a plus. Trust me, that worked for me. Like I said in my last relationship talk, I did that for 5 years, like 5 long years. That really was beautiful. You see what I'm saying? Like I got to really know this person inside and out, and he really got to know me, the true me, the real me. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's beautiful. It could be beautiful. So I got a question. I'm just trying to figure out, right, girl, what's going on with all the babies that's being born, right, from these men that are in relationships with women, and when they have the baby, the man is gone. He outie.
Well,
like, I'm just trying to figure out why are our men, not even just our men, it's any race. So it's not really just in our communities. It is happening a lot in our communities, but it's just not a race thing. Why you think they leaving these women to carry the load by themselves?
Well, it's definitely too many baby daddies, baby mamas, and not enough husband and wives, first of all.
Amen to that.
But I mean, I think it's because we are choosing to stay with the wrong person too long. I mean, and a couple months may be too long if you see that they're not the right person, you
right.
know. And especially like going back to what my dad said, if they don't have those three, that's kind of already kind of like a red flag. If they don't have those three and they're not trying to get those three, that's definitely not somebody we need to be having a baby with because they're not an adult.
But they can have those three, and the man will still leave. You see what I'm saying? So,
well, then that goes to us just choosing the wrong person. Because if a person, I just feel like if a person is really committed to us, then they're not going, then they won't do that. I think the problem is the commitment and the loyalty. Because if there's commitment and loyalty, I don't see that man leaving, because there are some men that don't play about their women.
Right. You know? Yeah, like Will Smith. Will Smith handle his business. You know, I know this is gonna be saying that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people got their own opinions about that. But for the first time, I see Will actually literally stand up for her. I saw that as like a stand up for a queen. You see what I'm saying? No matter what Jada did and who Jada is, she was upset about what, you know, was said. It hurt her feelings. And Will Smith, you know, no matter what Jada do, Will Smith stood by her. You know?
That's true. That's true. And from what I heard, Chris Rock didn't know that's why she was bald. From what I heard, you know.
Yeah. It doesn't make an excuse about his actions, but as we were speaking about a man standing up for a woman, you know, that it was like a little inside joke, you know, Will.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
So I remember, you know, just the topic about, you know, how there are some women, you know, who have everything that they need and they're like, you know, content with not having a man.
Exactly. Yes.
You think about that.
Listen, let me tell you something. And this is I have heard this so many times by so many women, educated women that have their own homes, cars, I mean, buying their first home, you know, that want a relationship with a man, but they are content. And that word content, you don't want to be a woman and be content. You know what I'm saying? I'm content when I have a man, but they are. And there's so many of them out there. They, trust me, they want a man, but they're not willing to sacrifice what they have built up for them to come tear it down. It's like they're disappointed on not having those choices available. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you had choices, you know what I'm saying? You had many great choices, you know, and it's not there. It's not there. That's what I really think. And it's kind of, it's sad in a sense that I had a woman tell me, all right, she just bought a home and she's happy about that and all that. And where her home is like, you know, in the not in the woods, but you know where the trees at, like in establishments where they're building up houses. And she was scared to death driving home because it's dark on the dark roads. You know, she by herself. And she got possums, you know, coming in the garage, and she don't have the man to help her with that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. It's just, you know, I don't know where the table turned, where are the men? Where the men at? Where are they?
That's a great question, you know, and I mean, a man's presence is important in a woman's life and in children's life. You know, it's just important, and I definitely think that we're seeing a generation that grew up without the dad, and that has a lot to do with how they are.
Right. Yeah. And it's really sad that that's to go back what I was talking about. Where are the men? Why are the men, these young men, uh older, we're not going to talk about the age. Why are they are not in the lives of their children? It's so many children, just 2020, 21 children, just so many children being born without the fathers. It's children right now in elementary school and middle school don't have their dads.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
mean,
very sad.
it's sad, you know, and we need to bring the village back. Where's the
Definitely.
village to grow the children up, to teach the young men, you know what I'm saying, how to be a man. But how you gonna
Yeah,
teach a young man how to be a man? Where the men? Where they at?
that's very true. We definitely need the village back because, like I
We
said,
need the village back.
it does take the whole village just to raise a child. So, um, we definitely need the village back. It's just very sad. It's
You
very
know,
sad.
it's so many young men that are in elementary school have their hands on guns, like can get a gun. They are threatening each other like kids with guns. Like that's how. Oh, I'll get you. Is you know, we lost. We have a lost generation. You know,
Yeah,
and like my show, I'm so passionate as far as when it comes to the young people that we need to. They need some kind of programs. They need some kind of interest, something that they can go to. They have nothing. They have nothing to look forward to in life. I remember growing up where I had, my first job was at 13. That's how I have the work ethic, and the drive to want. These kids don't have the drive.
yeah. It's definitely different. You know, as the years have progressed, it's like I said, it's definitely different. Just from going from the generation of no cell phones to when the cell phone started, and when the cell phones went
Right,
from regular cell phones to smartphones, where you basically have a computer in your hand. You
right.
know, everything has kind of changed right along with that. But
But change for the worse to me.
definitely.
These kids, that's all they know. They don't even play outside.
That's true, and now it's even. I guess I would say for some people, because I don't feel like it is for me, but it's even more difficult for some people to remain loyal because now you got all these women just open the phone, they have naked twerking on the phone.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right. Yeah, that's a
you
new
know,
world. That's a
yeah,
whole another world.
and yeah, it's a whole nother world. So now it ain't just who's around them; it's all these
Exactly.
women online too. But I also feel like me personally, I don't be talking to no random guys online, and I'm
Right,
just thankful how I carry myself online in these last 10 years that I don't even get a lot of DMs because they know
right.
I'm not even coming like
You're not
that.
with that. Right.
No, no,
Yeah.
I'm not with it. So I'm thankful that I seldomly get DMs because they already know how I'm coming.
Well,
So
you might get some DMs, sweetie.
hey,
You might
I'm
get some
not,
DMs
I, I'm
because
not
you're
single.
beautiful.
I'm not single no more. So they can
Oh,
send them, but that's the
okay,
message.
y'all. Oh yeah. Well, let's X that out with the DMs then.
Yeah. Look,
We're gonna X that out. We're gonna X that out, people.
everybody, including my exes, had plenty of time to get it
Right.
right, get it together. It's done.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
done data. That's gone. That's a
yeah,
gone gone deal.
yeah. Yeah,
But
that time has expired. Everybody had their time to shoot their shot. Then nobody shoot it. Then nobody was talking about nothing. So now that's done.
so how much time? Let me ask you a question, and maybe young ladies, women out there who are listening, how much time from the time that you met your new guy now, right? From
Mm-hmm.
the time that you were single, how much time in between it did you have to reflect on self and take care of self?
Well, I had about I would say 1 to 2 years. It was definitely 1 full year just on myself this past year when I was in Virginia. But the year before that, I was in that time period, where you broke up with somebody, you're not sure if y'all gonna get back together, and you
Right.
still trying to see if it's gonna work out. And then when I saw that it wasn't going to work out, I said, you know what? I'm just going to go back to celibacy. I'm just going to be by myself, and I'm going to make sure I'm fully healed. You know, somebody want to go out to dinner or date, you know, I was definitely open to that.
Right.
But you know, we're still in the pandemic, so it's not like I was meeting a lot of people.
Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
But can you tell the women, and what can you tell them as far as doing that? Like that it's okay to take care of self first, and any kind of baggage or any kind of issues you have with self, what is it that you can leave to give to them that tell them that it's okay to do that? Take a break for self when you come out of a hard relationship or a breakup.
Yes, I'll definitely take time for yourself. Sometimes you might need a year. That's okay. Take time for yourself, especially if you're a mother. There's nothing wrong with solely focusing on just being a better mother.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think I'm a pretty good mother, but only speaking for myself, I could always be better. You know,
Right.
even if that's just having more patience or spending a little bit more quality time with them, other than, you know, regular normal stuff. You know,
Right.
you know, taking, you know, them places together individually, if you have more than one child, taking them
Right.
places together and taking them places individually, spending quality time with them individually, you know, taking them places that they like, and just, you know, enjoy.
Focus on your children.
Yeah, and enjoy your life.
Life.
Enjoy your life as self. That's what
Right.
I want you to do. Enjoy your life as yourself. You know, like Mary J said, focus on looking your best. Like she
Okay.
said, so she's like, she had to really refocus on looking her best. Focus on looking your best. Focus on how you like your makeup, how you like your hair.
And also focus on looking your best, right? That's on the outer exterior, but on the inside, confidence. Put them two together. So the looking your best, and when you have that confidence of that too, oh man, that's why Mary Jane's shining.
That's right. And also during that time, really talk to God, because like it's written, God is near to the brokenhearted. So you're never alone, especially when you're feeling down. He's right there. So
exactly.
also I feel like ideally I want to spend as much time on my outer as my inner. You know.
Exactly.
Very
good.
Yeah, if it takes me 30 minutes to an hour to get ready, some days I feel like ideally I want to spend 30 to an hour with God, just thanking Him,
Right.
and making your request known. Just spend time with God. He's gonna build you up. He's gonna heal your heart, and He's gonna put you in the right place at the right time, with somebody, because just I happen to luckily reunite with you after 10 years.
I know, right?
And I end up seeing my high school sweetheart while I'm with you.
Right. Isn't that something, right? that was amazing. And it's so crazy, right? It's like everybody telling me, find people, match people up. And I don't know what that is, but I have done it, and relationships have worked and some have not. But it's just that thing like that. But I'm happy for you. And ladies, listen to what she said, because it's true. That 30 minutes to an hour that you get ready, I do that all the time. And I talk to the Lord above. You know what I'm saying? I talk to Him while I'm getting ready. Lord, don't let me walk in this building. Please keep the devil off me. You know what I'm saying? Let me have a great day, Lord. I need you, Lord. Take care of my family. You just talk to Him, not always asking for things, but just talking to Him so He could cover you in your daily day. So He can cover your family. So He can cover whatever it is that you're dealing with,
Yes. And it's good to just to thank Him. Sometimes you may not need to ask Him for anything, but thank Him. Sometimes you're thanking Him for little stuff, like your 5 senses, where you live at, that you have a car to drive, that you have a job. And for the things that you want, one of my keys is thank Him in advance, because that is faith, and He will respond. When you thanking Him for something you don't even have, He gonna make sure you get it, because He's
That's
pleased.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you know, that was my first time seeing him after 23 years, and I happened to be with you. So that was such a special moment.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Star. I mean, I can't wait to what, is going to happen between me and you. You know what I'm saying? What we're going to bring, what we're going to do. But I'm glad to have been a part of that.
Yes, me too.
So,
me too. And what I'm hoping that maybe you could do in the future is that maybe you could, I don't know, maybe have some type of speed dating on your show.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my guy Elijah is. He keep telling me, man, because he told me on my last show that I really helped him and his children's mom. They back together, and he said a lot of that
had to do with.
Yeah, they sit in my chair. They come, I'm a hairstylist, everybody, and people come and sit in my chair, and the conversations that we have, what I share in my wisdom and what I can give to somebody, some leave in tears, some leave giving me a hug, some leave like, oh my God, I never thought of it that way. So I don't know, the way that God have given me discernment on stuff, because he knows me, that I'm a little bit like a loner, but stubborn in the same sense, but giving. And what he have given me is this mind and mental to know a person, like to see through people, and to give that voice,
Yes, because
so,
you have wisdom, you have discernment, you have knowledge, you have experience. So you know what you're looking at, and you know right from wrong. You have, like I said, you have maturity.
Right.
And that's why I love listening to whatever you say, because you are a voice of reason. You right. are always on the right side of whatever the situation is. You know what the right side of it.
What the right side is. That's what I'm telling you. And people, when I say that, I'm not bigging myself up, because I don't have to do that, because I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, this 19-year relationship that I have been in, I'll tell it to the world. You know what I'm saying? My past relationships, some people ain't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference when you proud about your relationship and your union that you have with somebody. And I'm willing to share that with people to help them do the same thing that is possible. I'm telling you, God was all over this.
And that's why you know what you're talking about. And that's why we need to bring that back. Proud to have our union.
Right.
Just and honoring each other. You know. And that's what Will did, bottom line. He honored his wife. That's what he did.
Exactly. And people are not seeing that. He loves Jada. It's a difference between being in a relationship with somebody and hanging out with somebody. But when you really love and you have that bond and that chemistry, and that you know what I'm saying, you Bonnie and he Clyde, and you'll go hard for somebody. That's what I got. I'll do the same thing for my man. I have done that. You have to uplift each other. Yeah, I have. Girl, I got so many stories that I can tell that is the truth that I have built up. You have to build each other up so you can be able to stand up for each other. So guys, you know what? I'm not going to keep on going, because I can go and go and go. I'm telling you, 19 years, I got a lot to share. I got a lot I can tell y'all.
And I think that you can make a show out of a story whenever you choose to. And we will be sitting there listening.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's coming, and I'm so glad that you came on here to do this with me. It's taking some time. I've been searching for people, whoever want to get on here and talk with me, and let's have an open dialogue about relationships and dating, because we got to get it back. It's not happening. Y'all keep saying the new world. Listen, it's not. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all need to go back to the old school dating, courting, loving yourselves first before you come bringing that baggage into a relationship. It's just not going to work. And if it does, God was in it. Trust me. Okay. So guys, we're going to close this, and I'm so glad, Star, for you coming through. So we have a 2-segment show here, and thank you for coming on, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Shoptalk Radio 2020. And we're going to do this again, and we're going to keep it up. Again, until next time, peace,
Shop Talk Radio 2020.
Hey.